What's good? It's Woog. We are continuing our 2024 Grammy coverage, and we're going category by category. We're predicting winners, we're picking our winners, all while giving some history on the Grammys, and we'll continue to do this as we near the date of the ceremony. And in this video, we are taking on Best Alternative Music Performance. This is actually a new category. It's only like 1 year old. This is the second year of the category. Started last year, and the first winner in this category was Wet Leg with Chaise Long. Wet Leg had a big breakthrough year. They just kind of came out of nowhere and are already one of the more prominent, or at least more covered, indie alternative rock acts. Now, in this category, it's kind of a big umbrella. Alternative rock in the 90s meant one thing. It meant like grunge rock. So you were talking Soundgarden, Nirvana, Green Day, and so forth. Nowadays, when I see alternative, I almost think indie. I feel like indie and alternative in this case, in this context, are almost interchangeable. So within that umbrella, you've got like dream pop, you've got folk rock, you've got certain electronic rocks, you've got blues rock, you've got like chill wave, shoegaze, you've got a whole bunch of different subgenres under the indie umbrella, even like indie soul, as well as the traditional actual alternative rock sound. And you've got like post-punk and punkish rock, pop punk, stuff like that. So it's a pretty huge category. And one thing when it comes to the alternative category is I'm often displeased if I see that like the legacy acts, like some of the biggest artists, say like U2, Coldplay, Radiohead, some of those artists, when they take up some of the nominations, I feel like it kind of robs the opportunity to have some of these emerging, very interesting, newer artists from getting some of those nomination slots. So just before we get into this year's nominees, I'm gonna kind of just rattle through some other alternative-ish songs that I thought could have been very fitting and deserving in this category. And so I'm just gonna rattle through these really quickly. I thought that Anoni and the Johnsons, It Must Change, that's that album opener. It must change. Listen to Anoni's voice. Very one of a kind, unique. But yeah, I thought that It Must Change by Anoni and the Johnsons could have been nominated. Big Thief, who were nominated last year with certainty. Again, Wet Leg with Chaise Long won last year, but Big Thief was nominated. They could have been nominated with this single. They didn't have an album this year, but they released a song called Vampire Empire. I love that song. Oh man, yeah, that could have been nominated this year. There are a few songs on the Feeble Little Horse Girl with Fish album that I think could have been nominated, like at least 2 or 3 songs. Vagabond, Can I Talk My Ish? Witch, that's that Zambian band that, reunited in recent years. They were a thing like in the 70s out of Zambia. Which reunited. They released an album this year called Zango. They had a song on there called Wale that I think could have been nominated. Christine and the Queens had a song called Flowery Days off their latest album. I felt like that could have been nominated. The Lemon Twigs, their album opener, When Winter Comes Around. By the way, I looked at that as being the album of the year. The Lemon Twigs latest album, Everything Harmony. That was my pick for album of the year. And their album opener, again, When Winter Comes Around, could have been nominated. Unknown Mortal Orchestra with I Killed Captain Cook. Youth Lagoon with either Rabbit or Prize Fighter, either of those 2 songs. Bully with Change Your Mind. Lana Del Rey, and Lana Del Rey is nominated this year with A&W. I felt like the song Fingertips from her latest album could have been nominated. Baby Rose, Water could have been nominated. Kali Uchis with Moonlight could have been nominated. Caroline Polachek's Billions. Yo La Tango's Sinatra Drive Breakdown. That one actually has kind of like a krautrock-ish groove to it. Check that one out. US Girls with Tux could have been nominated. M. Ward's Supernatural Thing. Jessie Ware's either Pearls or Hello Love. Either of those 2 songs could have been nominated. Portugal the Man featuring Unknown Mortal Orchestra with Summer of Love could have been nominated, as could have Sampha with Jonathan L. Siegel. So those are some of my like, hey, wouldn't it be nice if they were nominated types of picks. But let's get into this year's nominees. We've got Alvvays. You can see I'm rocking the Alvvays tee. Alvvays with Belinda Says. That's off of their Blue Rev album from 2022. It was a late 2022 release. So Belinda Says, the song from it, was technically within the range of nomination eligibility. Arctic Monkeys with Body Paint. Boygenius, that's a supergroup. Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dacus, and Julian Baker. Their song Cool About It was nominated. Lana Del Rey's A&W nominated, as was Paramore's This Is Why. Paramore, by the way, had a big comeback year. Great album this year. Boygenius, they are actually nominated in some of the major categories, as is Lana Del Rey. So Lana Del Rey, she's nominated here with A&W. A&W is also up for, I think, both Record of the Year and Song of the Year. And Lana Del Rey's album is up for the major category, Album of the Year. Boygenius's album, that supergroup, they are up for Album of the Year with The Record, and they actually nominated a different song. So Cool About It is nominated in this Best Alternative Music Performance category, but they've got another song called Not Strong Enough that's nominated in the major category. So I actually like it when artists do that, when they put one song up, when they submit one song for one category and a different style of song in a different category. So Cool About It is their Best Alternative Music Performance nomination. So who do I think should win and who do I think will win? I really like the Alvvays song Belinda Says. It's a very deep song about pregnancy. One of the best songs from that album, although I think that my favorite album from that Blue Rev album by Alvvays was Pharmacist. That is I just love that shoegazy, dream popish shoegazy sound. That just super encapsulates what Alvvays is about. Even though I still like their debut album, their self-titled debut called Alvvays, that's still my favorite album from the band. But Belinda Says, very good song. Arctic Monkeys, they used to be like a high octane, high pace, riveting punk-ish band. But in recent years, they've kind of become more of a ballad style rock band. Well, Body Paint is one of those songs. And their album this year I thought was kind of slept on, but Body Paint, good song by Arctic Monkeys. Boygenius, Cool About It. The opening chords, I almost thought that it sounded like that Plain White T's song from like mid 2000s. I don't know if y'all remember the song by Plain White T's called Hey There Delilah. It's that, oh, it's what you do to me. Hey there, Delilah. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I thought that the Boygenius song, Cool About It, in its opening, verse, it sounds like it's kind of got a similar intro to the verse as that Plain White Tee song. But yeah, Cool About It, very good song. I swear that they are a singer-songwriter powerhouse between those three, because each of them three, Phoebe Bridgers, Lucy Dacus, Julian Baker, they all have at least one phenomenal album each. Like, they are very good individually. So they came together for The Record album. They had an EP a few years ago, but yeah, they really came together, joined forces, and Cool About It is a reflection of each of because they have multiple lead vocalists on this song. And Phoebe Bridgers is obviously now kind of like the it girl in the indie space. I mean, she's performed solo on SNL, and Boygenius has also performed on SNL. So they're doing big things. Again, they're also nominated in the major categories. So Lana Del Rey's A&W, it's one of the darker songs from her critically acclaimed and Grammy nominated album. A&W, it stands for American Horror. And if you listen to the lyrics and even read the lyrics, it's very dark and it's very, it's a deep song. And Lana Del Rey, she's very visceral and almost cinematic in the way that she writes some of these kind of dream pop noir style songs. And A&W is one of those types of songs. I thought that it was a very good one. And it even has that beat switch up at the end where she gets into that shimmy, shimmy, cocoa puff, like towards the end of the song. It's just, very dark, very visceral. Paramore, again, this was a big comeback year. This Is Why isn't one of my favorite songs from that new Paramore album, but that's what they selected here, or at least submitted for Grammy consideration in this Best Alternative Music Performance category. So I would like to see Alvvays win with Belinda Says, followed by probably Boygenius, Cool About It, followed by Lana Del Rey's A&W. So those would be my favorite, like first, second, and third picks. In terms of who I think will win, I think that one of the majors is gonna win. Here's the thing, if Lana Del Rey with A&W, because again, A&W is nominated in the major categories, if she even has a chance at winning in the major categories, you would think that this genre-specific category would make her the winner. Because if you're nominated and have a chance at winning cross-genre, where, you know, the major categories, it's everything from pop to R&B to rock to rap, everything is cross-genre. If you are a major category nominee, again, you would think that you got a good chance at winning in a single genre category. So I would say that the two favorites here are Lana Del Rey with A&W and Boygenius, Cool About It. Even though Cool About It isn't the one that's nominated, again, Not Strong Enough is their major category nominated song. But if I had to guess, I think that it might be the year for Boygenius to win at least a couple Grammys. Like, I just feel like they're kind of having their moment. So I would say Boygenius, Cool About It would be my first pick in terms of making a prediction, followed by Lana Del Rey with A&W. I just think that Arctic Monkeys, Alvvays, and Paramore, I don't think that they're gonna get the win. But again, Alvvays, Belinda Says would be my favorite. That's who I want to win. I just do not think that they will win in this case. So again, I want Alvvays, followed by Boygenius, Cool About It, followed by Lana Del Rey. But I think that it's either gonna be Boygenius or Lana Del Rey with A&W to win it this year. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this category. Again, it's a new category. This is only its second year of existence. And I don't hate these picks. I've been more dissatisfied in other years, especially in the best alternative music album category, because that one has been around for a while. The first winner in that category was actually Sinead O'Connor, rest in peace. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this set of nominees. Who do you want to see win, and who do you think will get the win? Please let me know your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you love music like I do. I'm Woog. Thanks for tuning in.